So hey guys, today we're going to be talking about some new features in Ableton 11 and using it for backing tracks for live performances for bands. Now if you go to our website and you're actually getting our custom sets, you'll see how they're set up, and our sets have been designed in Ableton 9.7 just in case people are still using older versions of Ableton. Well, because of that, a lot of the tutorials were shot in 9.7 and it looks a little bit different in Ableton 11, so I want to kind of go over that and the new follow features, because a lot of the issues that we get with some of the sets that we create for bands, and also in my course, is the follow feature. You actually have to use a couple different steps to get them to follow from song to song. So basically, if you're going, say you have this song right here, Cake by the Ocean, but then you wanted to jump into Don't Dream, right after that song, just so Cake by the Ocean, then after that song's done playing, go into the next song. Well, to do that in Ableton 9.7, you have to use Max for Live and do this kind of thing and that kind of thing. But with Ableton 11, it's built right in. Also, I get a lot of people asking, hey, I want to do a mashup, of different songs and have them come in at different spots. In Ableton 9.7, all the way up to 10 and that kind of stuff, it's, again, you have to use kind of Max for Live. It takes a long time to do. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Ableton 11 has made it really simple. Okay, first off, I want to show you things that are a little bit different in Ableton 11 than what you've seen on my videos for Ableton, like say 9.7 or Ableton 10. So that'll go pretty quick, and then we're going to jump right into follow actions, because follow action is a complete game changer in Ableton 11. So I would say if you are still using Ableton 10, I would pay for the upgrade and go up to Ableton 11 if you want follow actions, and we're going to get into that right now. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go over is clips, like the mixing of clips. I get a lot of questions because in Ableton 9.7, Ableton 10, when I click on the clip, it looks kind of like this. And you can see right here, it looks like a mixing board, where it changes the gain. But in Ableton 11, it doesn't really have that volume slider. It looks a little bit different. Okay, so in Ableton 11, it looks a little bit different. It's no longer a slider. It's now kind of like what you see over on this screen. You'll see the little flat line. You can go up and down for the volume right there. Well, on Ableton 11, if I click on a clip, they got rid of the slider and they just added a little flat line where you can bring this up or down. That's a gain. So that's it. That's the only difference. So instead of the slider, you have this thing right here. Just look for gain. If you're when you're mixing clips, if you're in Ableton 10, it's gain. It'll look like a slider like this. If it's in Ableton 11, it's going to say gain. It's going to look like this right here. Now, that's it for mixing and that kind of stuff. Now let's get into follow actions. So Ableton 11 is a complete game changer as far as follow actions for live performances. Say if you're doing a band or if you're doing worship, it's just a complete game changer if you want to go from one song to the next song. Okay, so first off, the easy method. If you're on, say, Cake by the Ocean, we're just using that for a reference because that's what I have in my sets, and you want to go from that song to the very next song, and you still want the click, you're not concerned about the dead air, it's still going to have an 8 count in, and that kind of stuff. All you do is basically clip on the name of the song. It'll show this little window right here where it basically says, that'll be off, where it says follow actions. You just click on follow actions. And then this one you're going to leave to no action. And this one you're going to, it'll probably show no action at first, you're going to go down to next. And then what you want to do is you want to change this action time. And how we're going to get that number right there, because it's probably going to look something like this, like 1, 1. And if you did that right now, it's pretty much just going to play a 4-bar beat and then go right into the song like this.
Intro 2.
See how it just kind of skipped over to the next song? Now it's playing the next song. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this action time to the right length. So we're going to go over here and click on any of the clips of the Cake by the Ocean song. So we're going to click on any of the clips right here. And you can see right here the end length is 111.2.1. So now we're going to go back over and we're going to click on the name of the song. And we're going to change this to 111 dot 2.1. That's it. Now we're going to play Cake by the Ocean. Now I'm going to start playing the song, and then I'm going to fast forward the video so it gets to the end of the song, because I'll have to wait till the song ends, which is like 3 minutes. So anyhow, so now if I click on Cake by the Ocean, I'm going to mute the vocal tracks.
Intro, 2, 3, 4.
All right, now you can see the second song is flashing. It's ready to go. All right, now I'm going to fast forward the video and get to the end of the song. Okay, so now you can see right here, it's getting close to the end of the song. If you look right here, you can see the runner. It's going to get there. When it comes down to here, it's going to make this next song play. There we go, watch.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And it's almost there. Boom, hit the next song. The next song is starting to play. 3, 4.
Intro, breakdown, 3, 4.
So that's how you get it to go from one song to the next song. Okay, so that is your first basic follow action, and you can actually, so we just went from Cake by the Ocean into this Don't Dream. Now if I wanted to go, from Cake by the Ocean to Don't Dream It, I don't know what the whole, Don't Dream It's Over, I'm sorry. If I want to go from Cake by the Ocean to Don't Dream It's Over to say Don't Forget Me, okay? Say I want to go the first 3 songs. I just want to go boom, 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 and I don't have to touch anything to forward over. You can do the same thing we just did with Cake by the Ocean, but just do it on this one. Now on Don't Dream It's Over, you just click on the name track. You go down here to Follow Action and click on Follow Action. The first one's going to be next, and this next one is not anything. But remember, we got to change the action time. So we're going to click on any of the clips so we can see how far the clips go. And this clip, we want the end time to be 83.3.3. So we're going to go back over here, because you can see the end time right here. See start, end. So we're going to go over here, we're going to click on this, and we're going to say action time 83.3.3. All right, now if I click on that, you can see how the little player has little lines in it. That means it's follow action going on. If I click on it, you're going to see this next track underneath it blink,
Intro,
showing you that after that song ends, the next song's going to start playing. All right, so yeah, that's your basic follow actions. You can just do that as many times as you want. But say if you want to actually, mix it up and do like you want to kind of stop in the middle of Cake by the Ocean, my prerogative, boom, down, into a song like that, and you want to kind of have a mashup kind of thing going on. Now that's done a little bit different, but it's still really easy. First off, is we got to fill up all these blank spots. We can't just fill them up and mute them with the 0. We actually have to grab, we're going to grab the vocal track. We're going to hit Command-C and copy that. We're going to click in here and click Paste in the guitar track. And then basically what you want to do is you want to click on that guitar track. This is going to be a dummy track, but it can't be zeroed out. It has to be, the volume has to be down. Otherwise this won't work. So we're going to double click on that now that we just put it over there. And we're going to come over here to the gain that we just discussed earlier, which is right here, gain. And we're going to pull that down to nothing, so it's infinity. So now all that guitar track is just blank filler. So we're going to copy this guitar track, and just hit Command-C or right-click and copy, and we're going to paste it into all these other ones just to fill this up. And you know what? We're going to color this a different color, so we know these are just dead tracks. So we're going to right-click and color those black. All right, now we're going to copy that again, copy, we're going to paste to fill up this one, and we're going to paste to fill up this one. All right, now we got to do the same thing over here on Bobby Brown, because we want this to make sure that it follows correctly. So regardless if you don't understand it, just make sure you do this, because it won't work correctly unless you don't. So now we're going to go over here, Bobby Brown. We're going to borrow the vocal from that. We're going to right-click and copy, and we're going to paste it into any of these open blank areas. We're going to click Paste. We're going to double-click on it, and we are going to go down here and turn the gain down to infinity. And you can't just take the clip from Cake by the Ocean and paste it in Bobby Brown, because they're not the same length. So you've got to make sure you use a clip from the same song. We're going to color that black, so it's a dummy track, and then we're going to copy it, and we're just going to paste that in any other open area. There's one, here's one, and here's one. So now we can see all these 2 songs, all their clip holes are filled. All right, so now we're going to go over drums. And we are going to go over here and let's say we want to see where the drums stop at. Okay, so play this.
Intro, 2, 3, 4. Chorus, 2, 3, 4.
So what I do is just kind of play the song and then click on like the drum track so you can see where the drum is going to end at, where you're going to make that first cut, and kind of make this a little longer. We want to come right at the end of this chorus, which is right here.
Down, 2, 3, 4.
And right on this one is where we want to come at. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the next song start, because I don't want to play this whole song. So you just grab this little bottom arrow right here, not the top one, but the bottom one, and bring that down. And then if you hold your mouse up on this little ruler up here, you'll see a little zoom glass right there. Just click down on that, pull this down, then you can see the grid. And so we're going to make sure that this arrow is right on that one. So we have, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, you know, basically. So we want this to be, that's going to be 1. We're going to have that right there. Now we're going to bring this back up. And if we look over at our end, it says, okay, the end is at 39.1.1. All right? And we got to change the rest of these clips to that same end marker. So, because we want that to end right there at the end of the drum. So we bring that down again. You can see it's going to end right there. So we're going to go to count in, and we're going to change the end to 39, 39, 39. That one, yeah. So click 39.1.1. 1. On 39. 1. It has to be done on every single clip on that song. All right, so now it should all be 39.1 on Cake by the Ocean. So we're going to go back over and make sure 1.1, 39.1.1, 1.1. Okay, we're all good there. So now we're going to go to Bobby Brown, My Prerogative. Click on it.
Drums in 3, 4. Intro.
So now we want those to start right when those drums kick in. So instead of going to the back end over here and grabbing this arrow, we're not worried about that. We want it to come in early. So we are going to go to the front end. So go back up here to your little hourglass and click and pull down. And we're going to take this bottom arrow and we're going to move that over to where we want it to come in at. So I want it to come in there. And now we're going to go over here to and we're going to look at Bobby Brown. We got to change the start on all the clips. So we can see now from moving this arrow, if you watch this start right here, when I move that arrow, you can see a number change. All right, so I brought it up to there. We're going to change our start to 3 on every clip. All right, so the drums are done on Bobby Brown. We got to go here and change that to 3. 3, 3. 3, 3, And the last one is 3. All right, so let's verify that all those are 3, 3, 3, 1. Or actually, let's verify that all those 3.1.1. So that one is yes, 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 yes. Okay, so now we're going to go up here to Cake by the Ocean, and we're going to click on the very first clip, and then hold down Shift and click on the last clip. So now I have all these clips highlighted, and it gives us a follow action here. We're going to click on Follow Action. We want to make sure this says Linked. If it says Unlinked, click on it, make sure it says Linked. And our follow action is going to be Next. So we don't need to worry about this one. Our follow action is going to be Next and Linked. And that's all you got to do. And now if we click on Cake by the Ocean, and I'll click on the drum,
2, 3,
you can see how it goes. You see it go right here.
Sold. 3, 4.
Kill the vocals. All right, you can see how it's going along. The verse. I'm gonna kind of fast forward over this spot and get to the end.
Chorus. 2, 3, 4. Chorus. 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so here you can see right here that we're getting close to the end. You can see Bobby Brown is ready to play. All the ones are flashing. If we wouldn't have put these blank clips in them,
Chorus, 2,
then
3,
say like
4.
this clip would have been flashing this. So your guitar would have been playing this Counting Crows song instead of Bobby Brown. That's why I put those blank clips in there right here. But right here, when it comes to the end, it's going to go right into Bobby Brown.
Breakdown. 2, 3, 4. Intro. 2, 3, 4.
See how wonderful that was and easy? It's that easy with the new follow action. And again, you could do that to the next song. You'd have it go right into, you know, this Don't Dream Over It. Just the same thing you want to do is you want to come up here and click on the, I usually use the drum track because I can see, you know, where I want to come at, or just listen to the whole track and just kind of watch it. Like click on the drum track and watch the song play, and then you can kind of see where you want it to end at. But say you wanted it to end, you know, right here on this break, right here.
Intro. 2, 3.
You know, you just basically go over here, grab this arrow, bottom arrow, because you want to, you know, that's what time is. We're going to bring that in, pull that out. Okay, we want it to stop right on that 1. So now we can see the end portion of My Prerogative is going to be 108.1.1. You go through and change all these clips to the end is 108.1.1. And if there's any empty clips, just copy a clip from, say here, has to be a clip from the same song, you know, just Command C or right click and copy, and then Command V or right click and paste. And then now that it's in there, make sure that you turn the gain down. So in Ableton 11, the gain will be right here, gain. We turn that down to infinity, nothing's there, color black, so you know it's just dead clip. And then again, you can take Bobby Brown and click on the last clip, go over here and hold down Shift, click on that clip, turn on the follow action, make sure it's all linked, and then now it's going to go from there to there to there. All right? So it's literally that easy. So listen, guys, I hope that helped. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment if you're on YouTube. If you're on the masterclass, I'm going to put this up there too, so you guys can actually just kind of see what's cool going on with Ableton 11. And if you haven't upgraded, I would upgrade. It's there. If you're producing, there are so many videos on YouTube for producing. That's just insane. I actually am really. I used to use like 3 different DAWs. Because Ableton 11 didn't have all the, or Ableton 10 didn't have all the features I needed. And now with Ableton 11, it has all the features as far as producing. And I've actually just, since I've got it in just like a week, I've written like 3 songs, completed, done, and they're ready to go. And before I'd have to shift between, 3 different DAWs, so it's amazing. Anyhow, I hope that helps you guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.